90 minutes played out. Hamburg with only 1 point in their last 4 away matches ahead of today's game. The performance would not be any better today.
Good fight to win the ball back in the opposition's end. Bob gives him a thumbs up. That's a terrific finish from a very experienced player who had a great first half.
And it's the wide play again. They get it out wide, and it's Altentop who sneaks his way in the back post to get a second. And they've been just on that transition all day long.
So they look good. I mean, they really did. And I think, you know, when you're playing up against a side who's lost confidence and just nothing's going right for them, that would be Hamburg, of course. You know, things like this happen. But that's a terrific finish. It's a great settle. Finds his feet and finds the corner. And we were waiting for Bobadilla. And Bobadilla would finally have his inclusion on the game. I think this guy is just terrific. I'm becoming more and more of a fan every time I see him play. I wish he'd just stay healthy. That's a class finish, and that's the dagger right there. 4-0. Wow. Nice post.
That is a big scoreline, isn't it? Let's take a look at what that's done to the table right now. Augsburg pulling ahead of Hamburg. Also 2 points clear of Wolfsburg and Mainz. Hamburg conceding 4 goals today. That will not help them any. That puts their goal difference at -29. Ouch. Only Darmstadt are worse. In fact, the Lilies on -32 with 3 matches still to play. It was interesting before the first half kicked off and the second half as well. We saw Hamburg, and actually at full time, getting into that huddle, obviously trying to instill some unity within the team. It's not really carrying through on the pitch.
No, it's not. I mean, Sakai became the captain, if you remember, halfway through the season. But this is a team that's just lacking that fight. You can talk about it all you like, but you got to win these battles. That's called Zweikampf. It's something that you just say in German. It's a 50-50 battle. If you lose them, you're going to lose the game. And these guys are just kind of holding their positions at times. And just because you're behind the ball doesn't mean you're playing defense, Joe.
And in these kind of relegation battles, you need to have that energy, that fight. Augsburg showed it throughout the match. In Hamburg, I'd be worried going into these last 3 games. If you don't have that energy, you don't have that fight, you're not going to be able to win these games.
There's just too much space there. I mean, it's a terrific goal, but there's just no closing down. And most of the goals that we saw today, you saw, a Hamburg side that it's one of those things when you choose to do nothing and when you're afraid to make a decision out there, and that's really what the insecurity is with this side. It's like, well, if I go, is that, and then you get indecisive, and then that's when bad things happen. You either got to go, or you have to have a plan, and they don't have either.
And you would have thought Lasogga coming in at halftime, he provides energy, he wins battles, but he didn't do it as well. I'd be worried. Hamburg's going to have
this
a tough
could be
road.
it. I mean, they are the ever-present club in the Bundesliga, but this could finally be the end.